Hi, everybody. My name is Caitlin Cordani. I'm a professional travel agent with Archer Travel. And today we're going to be talking about mock bookings with Notion. If you haven't already started your Notion account, this is where you go. You go to notion.so. And let me get you the video that I created for the beginner's guide. Here's the beginner's guide. Hi, Joaquin. Thanks for joining. My name is Caitlin, and I'm talking about how to build mock bookings with Notion today. Let me share this link again for you. You go to notion.so, and then that is the beginner's guide to Notion. Yep, the links are in chat there. All right, so we are going to get started on mock booking. So I'm going to share my screen. Not Norton. No, it's Notion. All right, so I'm going to take questions at the end of this training, okay? So today we're going to be doing about 6 mock bookings. I've got a lot of work to do coming up this week, so I want to get these advertisements created quickly. What I'm going to do, well, technically I've already created the states that I need to create mock bookings for. And I do one advertisement and an educational series for my trainings. So, sorry, for my clients. So I'm going to do an emoji here. I call my advertisements hot off the press. All right. And then, now you do an emoji. I like to do this. It gets people's attention. Today we're going to New York City. I like to do a family vacation for 4. I include round trip tickets. I also do a hotel suite, a rental car. This time, New York City is really busy for rental cars, so we're going to do public transportation tickets. And then excursions available. I don't create excursions. I want this package to be basic for my clients to understand that they could purchase this package. This is about how much it costs for them to do round trip flights and hotel suite and public transportation. Sorry. So I also do traveler's insurance available. If you're not traveling internationally with me, I don't include it. So I also charge a service fee. So my service fees are also included in that final price. So today we're going to go, I typically build my mock bookings with Expedia Tap or VAX. So we're going to use a combination of both of them. So I'll do one booking and then the other. And I'll take questions at the end. All right. So we're leaving from LAX. I like to make sure that the flight tickets are from another side of the country, so that longer flight, it does cost a little bit more for a longer flight, including a layover. So I do include that on the extra price to make sure that there's a little bit of an upcharge in the price to show my clients that this price is a little bit higher, but can fluctuate depending on where you're flying to or from. So we're going to JFK. We've got 2 kids with us, 10 and 12. They're flying economy. All right, so in the project, we've got the trip dates right here, May 2nd to May 8th, 2025. There we go. All right, so we've got properties, flights, and cars in the package deals selected, so we're going to search. Now, these mock bookings are just basic packages. They're very customizable for your client once they've initiated contact with you saying, hey, I'm interested in going to New York City. I saw that your advertisement. You can pull from that advertisement. So the flights, the hotel, all of this information is going to be saved for you. So you're going to start in Expedia tab. You're going to start with hotels. So I always do guest ratings and our price. Our picks, because your guest ratings are going to be honest reviews from the hotel experience that they had. So you always want to go with an exceptional property. I'm a luxury travel brand, so I do the exceptional properties, but I also pick the fully refundable properties. I love Hilton. The Hilton brand is very luxurious. It's affordable. They give you all the amenities that you're expecting out of a hotel. Their beds are super comfortable, and their pillows too. Their staff is always fantastic. Look at this food, guys. It's so delicious. Their bathrooms and rooms are updated. They give you these hair and skin soaps directly mounted into the shower. Look at that view, guys. Oh my goodness, look at that. So I'm going to go with this one. So what I do is I go to the rooms, and we've got a family of 4. So we need 2 beds. I don't know about you, but when I was traveling with my family as a kid, I always shared a bed with my sister. But of course you can get a rollaway bed or an upgrade to a suite, a family bed, things like that. So I organize my folders like this. All right, so let's do Hilton, New York City. And then I always do an exterior, a lobby, and then a room. So that's 3. And then here is 2 beds and a bathroom. So I'm going to go ahead and take this picture too. So Instagram and Facebook only allow you 10 pictures. So pick the best 10 pictures that you want to include into your advertisement. Actually, I like this one better. And you can see them in the background. So we're going to go with this one. Yes. All right. So let's do exterior. Oh, so it doesn't have an exterior. All right. So let's do dining. We're going to do dining. I like to clip the pictures. Sometimes they're not saved as like a JPEG or a PNG photo. So you probably wouldn't be able to save some of the pictures that you want to. So clipping them, I just use the snipping tool on my computer. It does help. 6. This is pretty cool. It's got a restaurant included. So we're gonna do 2. Let's do common areas and the lobby. Here we go. You know, I think the exterior of this hotel is in a skyscraper, so there's not going to be an exterior. We could start it off with the lobby and the restaurant, but for sure. All right, so we've got amenities. All right, so we've got about 8 pictures. So now we're gonna go put this here. Open up my New York folder. We're just gonna copy and then drag. Boop. And it saves it to Notion right there. All right, so now that we've got pictures, we're gonna start collecting data and information about the place. So let's do copy and then paste. And then I also do the amenities all the way down, copy and then paste. This way, you have information about the hotel and everything that you've got in your hot off the press. And I'm going to show you how to schedule these as well. All right, so we need 2 beds. This is the room that we looked at, we put into our advertisement. So we're going to take this one. Oh, we're going to get coffee and pastries every morning for the 7 days that we're going to New York City. Bloop. And then we're going to select it. All right, so once you select the room, it's going to move on to flights. This is super, super easy to do. All you got to do is set the preferences for what your customer filled out your form for. We've got, I like to do nonstop flights if at all possible. LAX going to JFK, one huge international hub, going to the other international hub on the other side of the country, you will be guaranteed nonstop flights. But my hypothetical clients like to fly to like in the mornings. So we're gonna click on American and Delta. I try to avoid JetBlue. I've had a terrible experience with them personally, and so I'm not going to put my clients through that experience also. So it is about a 5.5-hour flight from LAX to New York because you're crossing time zones, so you're gaining an hour every time you cross a time zone from LAX to New York. All right, so early morning to the afternoon, check-in is about 3. So that gives them time to get their stuff, their bags from the airport, get a taxi, and then get on the train or wherever they need to go. So we're going to collect these flight details here. All right. So this is really cool. You get a side menu of everything. So we're just going to pop down to the end and then create a new header. So header one creates a larger title. Header 2 is smaller, and then header 3 is even smaller. But it still allows you to jump from section to section, even if it is a smaller section. So we're in flights here. We're getting, oops, Control Z is undo. So I like to paste in plain text, and then departure. We're going to do header 3. So I like to do main cabin flexibility. Actually, I'm going to put this up here. And then I made this mistake. You could just drag it. Boom. There it goes. And then return. Header 3. Select. And we're going to choose nonstop flights in the morning. Pretty simple. You're gonna definitely have we're gonna do 9 a.m. here. You're gonna definitely run into different, tasks. There was one time when I couldn't figure out how to get the property to be found. I just kept coming up with no data found. So that's when I hopped into a travel booking Q&A for the night, to be able to ask, how do I do this? Because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I don't know everything. I'm not a team builder, so I don't know how to help you on projects and things like that. But I do know how to get you organized and keep you organized. And one of the things that you do want to do is make sure that you're keeping all of your information in one place. All right, so we're going to move on to the rental cars now. I'm leaving some space here because there's going to be, at the end, there's going to be information that I'm going to copy. Actually, so we're not doing a car. So we're just going to select this one. We're doing transfers, so all right. We're just going to start over and do packages going from LAX. And this happens, guys. Sometimes you do have to start over because it's not producing the product or the information that you're wanting. We're going May 2nd through 8th. Search. And I didn't select the cars because we're doing transfers. So we're doing now that we have all the information that we need, we don't need to worry about that price changed. Did you see that? It's $20 more because I refreshed my page. So if you're not an incognito, which I'm terrible at remembering to go into an incognito window, your prices are going to change because it's going to track. It's going to track for you. Doing American and morning flights or nonstop. What was that flight? 6 a.m. That price changed. All right. So we're just gonna do the same thing. Typically, if you book with one airline, it'll give you a return on the airline because it's a round trip ticket. However, if you book one-way tickets, it'll allow you to select a different airline coming back because it's a one-way. All right, so we chose that 9 a.m. And all right, so this is the package review, right? So this is the information I wanted at the end of the hotel information. You could turn this into a quote. And then the flight information. We've already got the itinerary, but you can look at it here too. There you go. All right, so we want transportation, right? So we're gonna get transfers. So let's do the private minivan. All right, this is a round trip. So we only need this information once. We're adding that to the package. Added to package, perfect. So now the final details are preparing. Bloom. All right, so this is your itinerary for flights. If you don't drop down the menu, it won't paste everything. Excellent. Now you want to get all this information too. This is the package total price. Now I charge a service fee, and I'm going to show you how I calculate that into the price. So all right. Commission from Expedia Tap is typically 6%. That's not a lot. And I'm booking flights and transfers, which you don't make commission from. So I'm going to teach you how to create a 10% service fee onto the price. This is the commissionable price right here. This price, starting price, that's commissionable. Okay, it does not include discounts. This is not the commissionable price. That is with a discount. You want to use this price, the starting price. That's commissionable. So we're gonna take that price, 669,352, and then multiply that by 10%. This is my commission from the client. This is for booking flights and transfers, and then it's a research fee. That's also included in that 10%. So what I do is take this commission price and this starting price, and I add them together. So 669,352 plus 66935. This is the package total price that I'm going to put in the hot off the press. And there you go. You've just built a hot off the press, an advertisement. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Facebook. And I have a group that I post in. So I'm going to write a post. This is for tomorrow. So copy and then paste. And then I don't like the spacing sometimes, so I just go through and fix it. Actually, we're going to make this public transportation tickets available, but not included. And we're going to do transfers, airport transfers included. Because that's what we included in on that price. All right. And then you're going to take the pictures that you saved for the hotel and put them in there. And you can edit them. So we've got the lobby and the restaurant, and then the room, and then dining and bar and gym. Awesome. So there we go. We're going to schedule this for tomorrow, not today, tomorrow at my regular scheduled hot off the press time. Yeah, there you go. We're going to do the same for Meta. You can go through the planner. All right, this is for tomorrow. So we're going to schedule this. For the same time. You want to make sure the dates are correct. 12:30 p.m. on the 13th. So we're going to paste. And then add those photos. All right, so we're just going to add them. And then crop everything. I do a horizontal. It's my favorite, but you don't have to. You can do whatever you want. All right, so I see that there needs to be a little bit of adjustment for the dining. There you go. And then you can look at the view of the pictures. You're cropping them for Instagram. So you can also look at the order. This is it. And then it's already scheduled. So you just put schedule. That's it. All right. Let's see who has questions. I see a question. Sharon, can you see my screen now? Oh, she left. Oh no. Can you guys see my screen? Okay. Excellent. Thank you. All right. So this is done. So you change the status to done and completed. There you go. So you got your timeline of events, flights, you got the information. This is the advertisement, and you have everything that you need in one place. Do you guys have any questions? Yeah, I collect my service fees through Square. It'll be listed as a 10% fee on my invoice for my clients. It's also on the quote as well, so they see it in the total amount. So you've got the total price, and then the service fee, and then the grand total on mine. Everybody's invoice looks a little different. All right, so you've got everything that you need. Let's move on to North Carolina. The snippet tool, if you search on Google or on your computer, I have a Windows computer, but if you use an Apple, I'm sure there's a different tool for that. I just use the snipping tool, and then it pops up. Let me close this out. I have it right here. It looks like this. It looks like this, and then you click on new, and then it grays out the page so you can snip, and then it copies the picture. So we're going to do North Carolina with VAX. Absolutely. My pleasure. All right. So I'm going to go to my vendor VAX. So we're going to North Carolina, Kill Devils, into Charlotte. So 0582484 is our IATA number. All right, I like to use Southwest Vacations because you can also get a car. And then go through Southwest Vacations to do excursions as well. So activities down here. And then you have flight and hotel, hotel only, hotel package with Mexican, Caribbean, transfers, and then flight and car. So today we're going from PDX, which is Portland, Oregon, to TL or CLT for Charlotte, which is an international hub. And then we're gonna do 6 adults, and we need 2 rooms. So we're gonna do 3 and 3. And so when are we going here? June 19th. See if it'll go. Okay, so you can also use travel and leisure. So we're doing PDX. And then let's see how far they go out. Yep. June 19th. And then we're going to the 25th. I typically do 6 nights, 7 days, because the dates are just easier for you to show like a common time frame. People typically travel between 5 to 7 days. So 6 nights will be easier. So this is travel and leisure. On VAX, you start with flights. So you click on the outbound flights link, and it'll take you to the flights option. So we're going to do mornings. There's no nonstop flight options. And it looks like American and Alaskan are available. So we've got a flexible and a refundable. So this is ridiculous. So I'm gonna choose this one. It's got a 40-minute layover, which means that they'll probably have to run to the next gate if it's not next to each other. But that is the only refundable option available. So I like to do 4 stars and above. So we're doing Hill Devil's Hill. So we're not doing Kill Devil's Hills. The thing I don't like about Vax is they're limited on the airports. So we're going to Asheville this time. We're not doing Kill Devil's Hills. All right, so in the notes, I put the city that we're going to and the airport. All right. So, all right, let's search. We do want to get a rental car this time. North Carolina is vast. I'm from North Carolina and it is vast. So we don't want a next day arrival. That's definitely not something that we want. So let's do a morning flight. Nonstop is not available. But we got more layover options. So if you see something 30 minutes or less, typically they're picking up passengers from that layover. So this is a pickup. This is just a layover, probably to pick up passengers. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do. Oh, sheesh, we don't want that. All right, here we go. This is 1 hour, 26 minutes, average time for a layover to get you to where you need to be. Account for delays. Make sure that the tickets and everything are in order for that layover, everything. So this refundable option, it's a little more expensive, but it's not a next day arrival and it's not a 40-minute layover. So let's do the return flight too. You have to pick the flight. Even though it lists a flight, you still have to pick a flight. So this is the longest layover, and that's totally fine. Let's click the refundable option. So this is the current option that's on the package already. And this is a whole price package. This is the whole price of the package. This is the price per adult. That's for both round trip tickets, there and back. We haven't chosen anything on the hotels yet. So let's go there. Awesome. We're doing 4 stars. You can click on the title on VAX and it'll show you a little bit. Ooh, that's pretty. It'll show you a little bit about the hotel. But I like to get my pictures from Google, not from VAX, because they don't use high quality pictures. I like this. This is fancy schmancy. Super expensive though. We'll just scroll it on down. We can also include 3-star hotels, which would be your Hilton, Marriott, 4 Points, Sheraton. So this is downtown Asheville, which is pretty historic, real nice, real nice. Let's do lowest to highest. And let's remember, we're getting 2 rooms with 3 people in them each. We're going to try and stay away from the airport area. So let's see what this one is. Preview not available. It's broke. Ooh. This looks like a bed and breakfast with the floral. The decoration's awful. We're just gonna skip that one. Okay. Cozy Mountain Getaway. This sounds like an Airbnb. It looks like an Airbnb. Yep, it is an Airbnb. So these are very rare on VAX. So if you find one, take advantage of it. So we're just gonna we're definitely gonna just take advantage of that. Bless you. Not available. Yeah, but that's not what we're looking for. So that sucks. We're just gonna delete that. Like I said, in Notion, Control Z as in zebra. That is we already looked at that. That is delete. So a lot of VAX, because they don't show the thumbnails like Expedia, it takes a little bit longer. But this is cute. Oh, they do have 2. Hendersonville is not too far from Asheville either. It's a spa too. Interesting. There's Chop House and pool and coffee shop. Bar. Wow. Nice. We're gonna take this information. And the amenities. The room. Ooh, adjoining rooms. We're gonna do this one, the adjoining room. So you can definitely get this premium cabin. And then, so it does add an extra price to it. That was $866. $866. All right, so we got flights. All right, we got the hotel, we got flights, so we can do the itinerary. Sorry, it's not working. I do apologize, guys. This is boring. Building mock bookings is super boring. But at the end of the day, it's super necessary to market yourself. So we can add features onto it. We're gonna look at oh, this is where you can add on like tours and excursions and all kinds of stuff. And then you can also add in travelers insurance if they have it available, but this one doesn't. So the good thing about Vax is you can add in your own commission. So this is the total price, and then the commission is under booking administration. So the price is $10,704.30. Whoops. And then you multiply that by 10%. So you're going to add this 10, 70, 30, or 43 to your commission, which is 315. And then it gives you the price right here on the screen. Super awesome. So this is the grand total for the package. Yeah. We did the Skylanara Resort and Spa. All right, so now what we're gonna do is go look on Google for pictures for the Skylanara Resort and Spa. And this is why I decided to use Google instead, because their pictures are beautiful. So you want to get an exterior like this and like this. Can even get something like that. I don't want parking in it. Here we go. All right, so let's see the rooms. We've got a queen bed and also double queens for the adjoining room. And this one. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 2, 4, 6. So no, we did not do that one. We did this one, and that one. Awesome. All right. And so now we're gonna look for a bathroom. And then we're gonna do amenities. So this is the lobby. And this is the pool at night. And I like to try and find pictures of things that don't have people in it. This is a nice view of the mountains. And that's a video. Just kind of catching the eye with things. So this is a platter. This looks like delicious. This looks delicious. You know, that looks fun. Right by the pool. It's a video. That looks good. So we've got too many. So 1, 2, 3. I don't like that. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't like that. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is the lobby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That can go. All right. So now we've got 10 pictures. We're going to snip these. All righty. And then we're doing North Carolina. So we're going to create a new folder. And then we're doing Skylarna Resort and Spa. And then I just number them. It's easier to keep them in order for what you needed. Facebook once broke on me and I couldn't organize my pictures. So I learned that if I number them in the order on which I want them to be, they'll always load in that way, most of the time at least. And then the landscape view on this one won't work. So we might just have to find a different picture. Sorry, guys. Wow. That's okay. Hi, Dee Dee. So to be honest, a lot of these pictures look like they'll be vertical view instead of horizontal view, which is totally fine. You can also use a square version on Instagram when you are clipping and doing what you call it, cropping on Instagram. Sorry about that. And just that. All right. And that's how you do mock bookings on Vax with pictures. Sorry, guys. And then, of course, you want to do your hot off the press or whatever you want to title the advertisement. You can even have chat write your advertisements. Chat GPT is my best friend for my job. Asheville. Sorry, guys. Let's try that again. For 6 resort suites included, round trip flights included. And then we can do rental car available because we didn't have that included in the package. Rental car available. Excursions available. Travelers insurance. Now, if you're doing travelers for groups, I do highly recommend that you include insurance on the package. We just don't have time today. I'm going to do recommended. And then that's the grand total for a group of 6. You can also break this number down. This includes your 10% commission. So you can break this number down to divide by 6. And this is the grand total for 6 people. That's actually going to get rounded up. There you go. Now you've created your mock booking for another day. So I'm going to put this in progress because I haven't scheduled it yet. I'm going to put that in progress and here you go. So we did Expedia tab and Vax today. Do you have any questions? Yeah, it's just you. Everybody else dropped out. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing the screen. Thank you so much for joining my training this morning for how to build mock bookings with Expedia tab and Vax.